what's going on with the offensive line. And I really don't think it's a huge concern because I think there's a lot of talented guys there, but I am surprised that we're still hearing sort of indecision at this point when it comes down to this offensive group on the offensive line and what it'll look like this season. And here's what Dabo Swinney had to say about how far out this battle on the offensive front could go.
Possibly, yeah, it possibly could. We'll watch this tape tonight, and then again, we'll start honing in on the personnel and how we want to rep. So yeah, I mean, anything can happen. I mean, 2 weeks from now, you still got to go practice well. Nobody at this point is entitled to go be the starter. You still got to go earn it every day and continue to earn it every day and perform well. And, next week I think we'll start honing in a little bit on our 2D and the threes that are kind of right there as well, and get ready to go play.
There's Dabo Swinney talking about that center position, and the other aspect of it is who sort of stood out. I mean, in that category at this point. And I think a lot of it, just kind of listening to him over the past couple of weeks comes down to now cross-training and who can do what. And if somebody gets banged up, who can slide in. And here's just some more from Coach Swinney on that center position, which is clearly becoming a hot topic as we move towards this matchup with the Bulldogs.
I think they've all done well. Again, it's not something we're ready to roll out there. We'll put a depth chart out here soon enough. But I've seen good things from all of them. I really have. Fox got a lot of work. He's also worked a lot at guard. Same thing with Trotter. And same thing with Rayburn. And Trent Howard has gotten some good work at center. Young freshman that we're excited about. So all those guys have gotten work and done well in spots and not so well in spots. So, we're still kind of working that area. But again, it's not as much about the center as it is who's the best five for us. That's really the biggest thing. And then we'll go from there because I think we got answers either way.
So there you go, Dabo Swinney again saying, hey, look, man, this is about the best five. This is about finding the best five guys for us to go out there and battle against this Georgia defense. And it's going to be that. I mean, that's going to be a tough test, man. This is not some Swiss cheese defense that's filled with holes. And look, I don't think there's any question that the experience DJ Uyunglele got a year ago in the Boston College game and the Notre Dame game is significant. But this will be the best defense that DJ's ever had to go up against. And it's in the first game of the season when this from years of watching college football, teams are prone to turn the ball over early in the season. Maybe even more specifically, running backs have been known in the past to sort of have poor performances in season openers because maybe practice has been full go, but it's not quite full go, if you know what I mean. You're certainly not out there as a teammate playing at practice, going through a scrimmage and trying to hurt somebody. And now you say, well, Swanny, what are you saying? That the players go out there with malicious intent on a game day? That they go out there to hurt people? I wouldn't say necessarily like that's the thing that you think about doing, but I'll tell you what you don't think about doing when you go to hit a guy in a game. Right when you get ready to make that impact, you don't think, well, I don't know if I'm going to take a little off of this because I got him. Buddy, you're going to put 247 or whatever you weigh right through him. Now, at practice, when you go to hit somebody, that might change. And as soon as you get them wrapped up, I mean, again, we're not talking about just taking guys to the ground, but we're talking about how you handle those final moments before that big hit. And that's the difference in my eyes in when you're playing against an opponent and when you're playing against your own teammate. You're not look, I don't think any player goes out with the intention of going, man, every time I get a hit, when I hit this dude, I'm gonna try to knock him out of the game. But if you don't think there's a difference in the mentality of when that dude's lining up in silver britches versus when it's your teammate at practice, that's why I think that you see a propensity of you see turnovers and things of that nature. Maybe the ball popping loose, surprisingly so, from maybe even the most sure-handed player in that season opener because they haven't had that live action. They haven't had live reps like that. The Classic City Dogs in the house today. He says, go Dogs. Drops us a little dog and a red dot. Man, always good to have the Bulldogs peeking over the fence to hang out with us. We also welcome Gamecocks, Bulldogs, Yellow Jackets, Seminoles. We do it all. You come in, the Hurry Up No Huddle Sports Talk Express every day from 4 until 6 o'clock. And we'll be chatting a lot about the Georgia Bulldogs here on the show that shakes the Southland Classic City Dogs. So you come hang out with us anytime. We'll hit a break here on iHeartRadio. Stay with us.